was the goal yesterday that separated the two teams. In the end, Arsenal beat Watford 1-0, means they're now unbeaten in 10 games. And they're sitting fifth in the Premier League table, very, very healthy, considering at one point they were rock bottom of the Premier League. Hello, Sam Allard.
Good morning, guys.
Hello.
It's Claudio Ranieri fuming, which has made all the back pages of this morning's newspapers. I heard that goal there from Emile Smith-Rowe. It was the winning goal for Arsenal. But in the build-up, Danny Rose had kicked the ball out of play to allow his teammate Ozan Tufan to receive treatment after a clash with Lokonga. Arsenal did not throw the ball back to Watford, and after a couple of passages of play, Emile Smith-Rowe then went on to score. Claudio Ranieri not happy. Ball was kicked out. He felt as if, as is normally the tradition, the ball should have gone back to Watford. Did Arsenal do the right thing, guys, or is that bad sportsmanship?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I don't watch Arsenal, right? No one watches
Jamie,
Arsenal.
You're a pundit now. You've got to watch all
You've got
of
to be
them.
because
There's
everything,
absolutely
Jamie.
no chance I'm watching Arsenal. I watched Come Dine With Me when that game was on. But no, I did. I saw the goal. Smith-Rowe is a great goal. But yeah, they're out of order. Got to give the ball back.
All right, here's the thing, though. I actually interviewed Ben Foster because I went to this game and did it for Sky. I interviewed Ben Foster afterwards, and Ben Foster even said none of our players reacted. And if we want to get some decisions like that, we need to react a little bit more. If you kick the ball out every time someone goes down, you're never going to get through a game, are you? I didn't think, to be honest, and I'm not just saying that with my Arsenal hat on, I didn't think it was that bad.
But don't we in the Premier League, Laura, if a player kicks a ball out of play, you don't often see that, do you, where a team just carries on? Look, I think it's bad sportsmanship, isn't it? Isn't it the right thing to do to give the ball back?
Yeah, you should give the ball back.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, no, I think you should. I think that's just part and parcel of being a player, you know. If someone's down injured and you kick it out to get treatment, give the ball back.
Everyone always has a go at Arsenal for not having a backbone and not having enough cojones, especially Watford. And I just thought, you know what? They did it. They didn't, led to a goal, whatever. Like, Danny Rose actually was chopping down Arsenal players like no tomorrow, didn't get booked. So come on, I just think it swings and roundabouts with this sort of thing. There was another incident as well, wasn't there, actually, that Claudio was livid with, and it was in the same moment, actually, in I don't know, just after that, basically, in the passage of play that led up to the goal, where Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he thought fouled Ismail Assar, and he was livid about that as well. So
that was just before the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, literally just before the goal. Again, I don't really know where I stand on that one. I didn't think it was a foul. I thought there were worse things that went unpunished in that game.
It was a physical game, wasn't it? I mean, Watford perhaps were lucky to have 10 men on the pitch.
Oh my goodness, yeah, it definitely was. I mean, the penalty, actually, Danny Rose, basically, I think it was on Lacazette, literally just
it's 100%
clotheslined
a
him, definitely a penalty. And there was an incident, actually, Danny Rose on Lacazette a little bit later on, which again didn't go punished. So yeah, I think with these things sometimes it's I know what you're saying, and it's sportsmanlike and all that sort of stuff, but I didn't think there was a lot in it.
Laura, you watched the game, right? Smith-Rowe, Brilliant again. He's on fire, isn't he?
There was a stat, actually, and it was something like he's scored in 3 successive home games now for Arsenal, and he's in this elite group of players that are 21 or under. There's only 3 other players, and I think one of them was Anelka, the other one was Reyes, actually, and I can't remember who the third one was, but I interviewed him afterwards as well. Just a great kid, just like a brilliant young player, keeping his head screwed on. And there was a lot made of him missing the England squad. I thought he was unlucky, actually. But he was really,
But is he unlucky? Is he good enough yet?
Players around at the moment.
There's better players than him right now.
Well, yeah, but he still make a good case for it. You know,
of course.
He's in form at the moment, and if you're picking players in form at the
moment,
which
apparently Gareth Southgate does.
Does he?
Sterling's in ahead of Emile Smith-Rowe. Of course he doesn't. He says he does, but he doesn't. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah, but he's created a club atmosphere, so you can't knock him for that. Yeah, you got to give players a chance of playing well, but you know what he's done for England in terms of bringing a group of players together.
Yeah, the unity is the best it's been, isn't it, in years. How about this for a stat? In his 100th match in charge of Arsenal in all competitions, Arteta has earned his 54th win. The only manager in the club's history to pick up more wins than the Spaniard from the first 100 games is George Graham. So he's got a better record than Arsene Wenger after 100 games. I remember, Laura, you laughed at me When about 4
I
or
knew you were
5
gonna bring
weeks
this
ago,
up.
I said Arsenal could come top 4, and you're an Arsenal fan, I'm not.
Yeah.
You laughed at me, and I got absolute pelters on social media. But come on, a brilliant run of form, 3 league wins in a row, 2 points off top 4. You got a fit squad. You look well organised defensively. Players like Smith Rowe and Saka look in brilliant form. Have you changed your opinion on Arsenal's chances of coming top 4?
No, I'm still not going to. It's too early to say. I'm still not going to say they're going to finish top 4, because when we don't finish top 4, you lot will dig out this clip and you will put it out on social
Everyone.
media and you'll mug me off.
No,
So if we did finish
talkSPORT,
top 4,
do something like that.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
We do that to Jamie, Laura, not to you. He'll get
Every
it.
day.
Yeah.
If we did finish top 4, it would be blinding. It would be a wonderful surprise. I just don't want the pressure of it. I
It's
think,
on though.
I think, yeah, it definitely is on. But I still think there are
Man
a lot of
United,
other teams around us
shambles.
as well. And actually, at the time, Man United weren't being quite as shambolic as they are at the moment.
Oh my
West
God.
Ham look absolutely brilliant too. So look, if it happens, obviously I'll be delighted and happy to be proved wrong completely. But I just don't want to. I don't want the pressure.
Who's coming
of it.
fourth then?
Well, at the moment, you'd have to say West Ham
Spurs.
with what the form that they're in. All right, Jamie, come on then. What time is it? We've probably got about 30 seconds to talk about Spurs.
No, let's not do
Where
it.
do you really think Spurs are going to finish?
Top-
Now you've got
top
Conte.
six, top
and that
six.
brilliant point that you picked up.
Yeah, no, didn't have a shot again, did we, on target, which was
Not
good
since
fun.
the first half in the West Ham game. You haven't had a shot on
No,
target.
It's bad, isn't it? Look, I think we'll be all right. I think we're top 6. We'll win the Carabao Cup or we'll win the Europa Conference League. I had this argument with people about whether you finish top 4 or win a trophy this season at Spurs. I said win a trophy because that's the one thing that everyone, can banter us about. But we've been in the top 4. We've had the top 4. We've had Champions League. And I get that, the money and, you played a better sides, attract better players. I just want a trophy.
You'd rather a trophy than top 4.
I would 100% rather a trophy than top 4. 100% this season. Carabao Cup, Europa Conference League, FA Cup, obviously amazing, but any of them, I'll take.
Do you think if you won the Europa Conference League, you'd have an open top bus parade around London?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Through Stamford Bridge, everything. We'd do a lot.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.